Dear viewers, welcome to our channel, where we always bring the most fascinating and dramatic stories from the movie Beyond the Gates. In this special episode, we will take you to one of the most terrifying turning points when Dani accidentally discovers the shocking secret between Haley and Randy, which leads to a series of tense and dangerous events, making her the target of a cruel silence conspiracy. Dani has long been considered a woman full of courage, pride, and power. She is not only an important member of the Dupree family but also someone who always longs to assert her position in a closed community where everything operates according to harsh hidden rules. Dani's every step is calculated, every look is sharp, but it is her curiosity and keen observation that accidentally pushes her to the brink of danger. In recent days, she noticed something unusual in Haley's behavior, her furtiveness and uneasy eyes, especially when Randy appeared with Haley in an ambiguous way. The initial suspicion quickly turned into an obsession as Dani secretly collected small signs, only to discover the horrifying truth. Haley secretly had a child with Randy, an event that if exposed would lead to a series of unpredictable consequences for the whole family. The moment she discovered the truth was like a knife cutting into Dani's already fragile trust. She understood that keeping silent meant complicity, and making the secret public would put her in danger. After many sleepless nights, Dani decided to seek out Bill, the only man she trusted to face the truth and keep the Dupree family from collapsing. With that determination, Dani left the house in a tense mood, walking step by step on the dark path leading to Bill's house like a journey of life and death. Randy and Haley did not let Dani succeed easily. Haley's sharpness and coldness helped her quickly recognize Dani's unusual gestures, while Randy, who was hot-tempered and aggressive, was ready to use violence to stop her. They knew that once Bill got the information, all their prestige and long-standing calculations would go up in smoke. Therefore, a cruel trap was set up in the dark, to silence Dani forever. When Dani just arrived at Bill's door, her heart was pounding, her hands were shaking as she was about to knock on the door. Suddenly a terrible force came from behind. The strong push made Dani fall against the cold wall, pain spread throughout her body. Randy held her tight, his eyes fierce and full of hatred, while Haley stood nearby, her face cold as ice, watching her every move with deadly caution. The attack was quick but left deep wounds not only on Dani's body but also in her mind. Although Randy and Haley left after confronting Dani, they left a clear message: any act of resistance would cost her her life. Bill, awakened by a faint noise from outside the door, opened the door and saw Dani lying on the ground, gasping for breath, blood oozing from her forehead and scratched arms. He panicked and brought Dani into the house, treated her wounds and called his personal doctor, keeping the matter secret from the community. Dani regained consciousness but could not identify the attacker, only mumbled a few incoherent sentences and fell into unconsciousness. This made Bill extremely confused. He sensed a terrible secret was being hidden but did not have enough clues to clarify. Meanwhile, Randy and Haley appeared in the community as if nothing had happened, even pretending to care about Dani's health to deflect all suspicions. The consequences of the attack did not stop at the wounds on Dani's body. She began to fall into a state of extreme insecurity, always afraid of Randy's figure or Haley's cold eyes appearing suddenly. Every time she recalled the moment of being squeezed and feeling helpless, Dani trembled, her heart pounded, unable to sleep. But deep down, a fierce determination flared up. She knew that the truth about the secret child was the only weapon that could overthrow Haley and Randy. Dani's life at this time was not only for herself but also for a truth that needed to be exposed. Dani begins to record every memory, every detail of the attack, keeping the little evidence she has collected about Haley and Randy. She cannot trust anyone but Bill, but even with him, she is cautious because she fears that her words might put Bill in danger. Rumors begin to spread around the community about Dani having an accident or falling carelessly, a story Randy and Haley have fabricated to cover up. But Bill gradually notices the unusual signs. The tense eyes, the secret conversations between Randy and Haley, the silence, and the inexplicable injuries on Dani, making him suspect that there is a hidden evil plot. The aftermath of the attack also shakes the Dupree family. The appearance of the secret child becomes the center of a vast conspiracy, which could tear apart the curtain that has covered all the secrets for so long. Randy becomes more reckless, while Haley becomes increasingly cold, ready to use any means to keep the secret. Dani lives in fear but also nurtures the determination to find a way to bring the truth to light, regardless of the danger. She begins to observe every move of Randy and Haley, looking for opportunities to exploit loopholes, step by step preparing for the final confrontation. Bill, although not knowing the whole truth, also secretly investigates, paying attention to every detail, every piece of information, ready to protect Dani and clarify all secrets. The recent attack not only left physical wounds but also brought about mental consequences, suspicions, hidden plots, pushing Dani and the entire Dupree family into a dangerous spiral with no way out. The unanswered questions about Dani's fate, Bill's reaction, and Randy and Haley's next plans promise to keep the audience glued to their seats. We invite you to continue to follow our channel so you don't miss any dramatic episodes of Beyond the Gates. Please follow and subscribe to the channel today to update the next shocking developments as soon as possible.